Hey, thanks everybody. I'm here in Wisconsin today because Wisconsin and America need Leah Vukmir in the United States Senate. She served this state with great distinction in the State House and the State Senate. She's frankly been a part of the Wisconsin economic miracle, working closely with my friend Governor Scott Walker. And President Trump and I couldn't be more excited to have a principled leader like Leah Vukmir stepping up to make this race for the United States Senate, and we're going to be with her every step of the way to victory in November. Leah?
Well, thank you, Mr. Vice President. I'm thrilled to have the Vice President here. It truly is a humbling experience, as I always say, to be a mom with a cause, to now be standing as the GOP nominee for the U.S. Senate is truly what America is all about. I'm excited, I'm honored, and we're ready to win in November.
Great.
Mr. Vice President, there are tens of thousands of Harley-Davidson riders in town this weekend. The President very publicly recently criticized the company, even expressed support for a boycott. Do you believe that what Harley-Davidson did, its actions were wrong? And what's your message to all of those Harley riders and employees here in Wisconsin?
Well, my first message to all those Harley-Davidson riders is I'm one of them. I ride a Harley-Davidson and love it, and it's a great company. And I think the President's message is that we've been advancing policies, cutting taxes on businesses like Harley-Davidson, rolling back regulation. We've got a growing economy, and our objective is to see Harley-Davidson and every American company grow jobs right here in America.
The President's poll numbers here are rather polarizing, under 50%. Given that, how much help do you think you and the President can do here? How many times do you expect to campaign here for Senator Vukmir?
Well, I promise you that President Trump and I will be here campaigning for Governor Walker and for Leah Vukmir every bit as much as they need us here, because these are two outstanding leaders, and Wisconsin really has an opportunity not only to elect an outstanding senator who will help us advance the policies that have resulted in nearly 4 million new jobs around the country. It's more than 4% economic growth in the last quarter. We're setting records in states around the country for unemployment levels being so low, and we just need partners in Washington, D.C. who will work with us as we cut taxes, roll back regulation, unleash American energy, and also support the kind of appointments to our federal courts that will uphold the Constitution of the United States.
Mr. Vice President, Ms. Vukmir's opponent wants to get rid of the short-term health plans. He's called them junk insurance and has a bill before the Senate to do that. What's your response to that, and why are the plans positive?
Well, our administration is absolutely committed to bringing innovation and reform to American health care that lowers the cost of health insurance without growing the size of government. We made an effort to fully repeal and replace Obamacare, and we'll continue with Leah Vukmir in the Senate. We'll continue to go back to that. But the real answer is to allow people across Wisconsin and across America to have more choices, to allow the marketplace to breathe.
Governor Walker has very publicly expressed concern about the possibility of a blue wave of Democratic enthusiasm in this election. Do you share that concern, and should the Vukmir campaign be concerned?
Well, I think, look, for the party that's in the White House, history teaches that the first midterm election is always a challenge, but I got to tell you, the enthusiasm that I see here at the airport today, the great event we'll be attending today, the enthusiasm I saw in Minnesota earlier today convinces me that I think we're about to see a red wave. It's going to be a red wave because of the results that President Trump and our administration have been delivering for the American people in the economy, and rebuilding our military, and bringing a renewed commitment to border security, and all the issues that we've delivered on. I spoke just a few minutes ago with Governor Scott Walker. Our hearts go out to all of the families across Wisconsin that have been affected by the heavy rains and flooding that have beset communities. The governor's in Marquette County today, and we'll soon be submitting an emergency declaration to our nation's capital, and I told him that we would be processing that very quickly, and I pledge to him all of the relevant support that is available. But I want to commend Governor Scott Walker and all the officials here in Wisconsin for the way they stepped into this challenge, and which is an ongoing challenge for families. And our message to the people of Wisconsin is our administration, federal government, is going to be there as the flood waters continue to affect families. We'll be there after they recede to help communities rebuild.
Do you have a second to talk about Senator?